Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and purpose that I stand before you today to share thoughts on matters that resonate deeply within human connections and societal dynamics. As we explore the intricacies of desires, values, and shared experiences, we find that understanding others' perspectives leads us to a richer understanding of ourselves. Today, I wish to dive into the elements that resonate universally with many women and ponder why such things are embraced differently by men. This is not a discussion framed by assumptions or stereotypes but a thoughtful reflection on nuanced observations, aiming to celebrate the differences and explore how they can harmonize beautifully in relationships, friendships, and beyond. 1. The value of emotional intimacy. When we consider the essence of emotional intimacy, we recognize its power to nurture connection and trust. For many women, emotional closeness is more than a preference, it is a foundation upon which relationships thrive. It manifests as meaningful conversations, shared vulnerabilities, and an open exchange of thoughts and feelings. The ability to communicate emotions transparently can transform mere acquaintances into lasting bonds. Yet, studies and anecdotal evidence suggest that some men, while capable of appreciating emotional intimacy, may not prioritize or understand it in the same way. Why is this the case? The difference often lies in societal conditioning. From an early age, women are encouraged to express and explore their emotions, while men, in many cultures, are taught to suppress them. Emotional intimacy, therefore, becomes a learned skill that some men may take longer to embrace fully. Recognizing its importance, however, is a transformative step toward deeper and more fulfilling connections. 2. The art of thoughtful communication. Communication is an art, and women often value thoughtful dialogue, words spoken with intention, care, and attentiveness. For many, the act of listening is as vital as speaking. It is not simply about hearing the words but about understanding the unspoken nuances and emotions behind them. Imagine a scenario: a woman shares her day, recounting triumphs and challenges. The listener's response matters immensely. An acknowledgement, a question, or even a validating nod can signify that her words are valued. For some men, however, the focus may lean toward problem-solving rather than active listening, inadvertently missing the opportunity to connect on a deeper emotional level. Here lies the beauty of communication. It is a skill that can be honed. When we embrace the idea that words and attentiveness can build bridges, we unlock endless potential for understanding and collaboration. 3. The appreciation of small gestures. In the grand tapestry of relationships, it is often the small threads, the seemingly insignificant gestures that hold everything together. A handwritten note, a remembered anniversary, or a spontaneous act of kindness can speak volumes. Women, in particular, often cherish these moments because they signify thoughtfulness and effort. These gestures are not about grandeur but about showing that someone cares deeply enough to pay attention to the details. Why, then, do some men overlook this? The answer may lie in differing priorities or communication styles. What one person sees as a monumental effort, another may perceive as trivial. Bridging this gap involves mutual understanding and a willingness to learn each other's love languages. 4. The power of being heard. In any relationship, the feeling of being heard, truly and unequivocally heard, is a gift. For women, this often extends beyond personal conversations to encompass societal and professional spaces. The desire to have one's voice valued and acknowledged is universal, yet women frequently face challenges in being heard on equal footing. This dynamic is not about fault but about evolving societal structures. For generations, women have fought to carve out spaces where their voices are not only welcomed but also respected. While progress has been made, the journey continues, requiring collective effort and allyship from all genders. For men, understanding this dynamic involves recognizing privilege and using it as a platform to amplify women's voices. Whether in a boardroom, a classroom, or a living room, creating space for dialogue ensures that no voice goes unheard. 5. The importance of affection and connection. Physical and emotional affection often intertwine, creating bonds that transcend words. For many women, affection represents comfort, safety, and affirmation. Whether it is a warm embrace, a loving gaze, or a reassuring hand. These acts of tenderness communicate volumes. Men, while equally capable of expressing affection, may sometimes struggle to align their actions with their emotions. Cultural narratives often portray stoicism as a masculine ideal, discouraging overt displays of affection. Yet, when barriers are broken and vulnerability is embraced, the resulting connections are profoundly rewarding. 6. Shared experiences and quality time. Time is one of the most precious gifts we can offer, and shared experiences hold a unique place in relationships. For women, quality time often translates to undivided attention, shared laughter, and memorable moments. It is not about the activity itself but the presence and engagement it fosters. The challenge arises when differing definitions of quality time come into play. For some men, it may mean parallel activities, such as watching a game together, while for many women, it involves direct interaction. The key lies in finding a balance that honors both perspectives, creating moments that resonate deeply for both partners. 7. Empowerment and mutual growth. Empowerment is not merely about independence, it is about growth, respect, and mutual support. Women often value relationships where both partners can thrive individually and collectively. A partnership that fosters growth becomes a source of strength and inspiration. Men, too, benefit from such dynamics but may not always prioritize them in the same way. Societal expectations sometimes place men in the role of providers, overshadowing the need for personal growth. By embracing empowerment as a shared goal, relationships can evolve into partnerships of equals. 8. Authenticity and honesty. Authenticity is the cornerstone of trust. For women, honesty is not just about truthfulness but also about being genuine, showing up as one's true self, unfiltered and unapologetic. This openness creates a space where vulnerability is not feared but cherished. Men, navigating their own pressures and expectations, may sometimes find authenticity challenging. The fear of judgment or rejection can lead to guarded interactions. Yet, when honesty prevails, it paves the way for deeper understanding and acceptance. 9. The role of support systems. Support systems, whether familial, platonic, or romantic, are vital to emotional well-being. Women often place immense value on these networks, viewing them as lifelines in times of joy and struggle alike. Men, while also valuing support, may approach it differently. The emphasis may lean toward action-oriented solutions rather than emotional reassurance. Recognizing and respecting these differences enhances the effectiveness of support systems for everyone involved. 10. Celebrating individuality. Finally, individuality is a trait that women cherish both in themselves and in others. Celebrating unique qualities, talents, and perspectives enriches relationships and fosters a sense of belonging. For men, acknowledging individuality involves embracing diversity and resisting the urge to conform to societal molds. It is a journey of self-discovery that benefits not only the individual but also those they connect with. Ladies and gentlemen, these reflections are merely the beginning of a larger conversation, a conversation that invites us to explore, question, and grow together. By embracing understanding and empathy, we take steps toward a world where everyone feels valued, respected, and loved. Thank you.